Dr. Shankar Chatterjee, he has retired on superannuation as a professor and head of CPME from National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Government of India, where he joined on 15th March 1985 and retired on superannuation on 31st January 2017. He has published extensively in national and international journals of repute. He has published 36 books and 41 chapters in edited books. He has completed 44 research reports. Some were sponsored by international organizations like World Food Program, etc. In recognition of his academic accomplishments and contributions, he was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award from EASP, Environmental Advisory for Sustainable Trust, Tamil Nadu, in the program of International Academic Excellence Award 2019. 29 Man of Excellence Award from the Indian Achievers Forum for 2021-22, and he has also received the Best Academician Award in 2023 from Innovative and Advanced Multidisciplinary Research Foundation and Prerna Education Research Society. So this was just a brief introduction of Professor Sankar Chatterjee, but he has a lot of achievements in his bucket, and which is not possible to summarize in such a short period of time. So we would quickly move towards his presentation, and I would like to invite Sir to start with his presentation. Over to you, sir.
Okay. First of all, thank you, Professor Reddy Garu, for giving me an opportunity to join this webinar, and also this Udit Narayan Shahu, who as a reporter doing very good work. Recently, I visited Manit, Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology, Bhopal. You are student there, working there, Mr. Shahu?
Yes, sir. I'm a PhD scholar in Manit, Bhopal.
Yeah, I visited recently as a resource person. That Kavita madam invited me. Anyway, so it is a great pleasure to interact at this 68 years of age through webinar, which I like now. Earlier, traveling widely India, abroad, nook and corner of India, because of language, knowing all Indian languages I know. Anyway, this Dr. Reddy sir, who is my good friend, I'm of course much senior by age to him, so he has given a good presentation. I will show one by one slide. Can you, are you able to see the slides? Are they?
Yes, sir.
Then first, yes, I'm coming. Any query, I will go little slowly. I will give in depth where it is required. I will give a depth idea. And that is my name and address. Anybody can welcome to join me through email. I prefer email. And now I am coming to the slides. So can you, Shahuji, can you, this 17, the Sustainable Development Goal, which very nicely, elaborately, scholarly, eruditely, Dr. T.K. Reddy Garu has explained. So I am showing I like the PPTs because the student or the participants can see and understand. That is why I have prepared, when I got the invitation, immediately I prepared this from that United Nations report, the Sustainable Development Report, and Press Information Bureau report of Government of India. I like to say here one thing. I have seen many theses, and my publications are more than 1,000 different type of publication, national, international journals, foreign journals, and many foreign countries invited me. Whenever any of you young research scholars, I'm telling, the academicians, I'm young, right, academicians telling, when you like to give any reference, write article, reference should be good leading organizations like United Nations, Food and Agriculture Organization, Indian Institute of Statistical Science, like that, NCR, National Council of Applied Economic Research, now NITI Aayog, like that. So my references here is that you can see that United Nations, this slide, that second slide, you can see the United Nations. And the points I will not read, points are very visible, and Reddy Garu has already given some idea. So I will come to the different, again, next slide, Mr. Shahu. India's progress. Already he has explained that earlier it was low, but time to time we are developing. Now, presently, out of 100, our rank is, point is 71. It is really and many respects we have developed. As my that Reddy Garu was telling, Professor Reddy sir was telling, that National Institute of Rural Development, now Panchayat Raj has been added. There are two institutes in the country, Hyderabad and Guwahati, Assam. Both I work there, and this as a part of NIRD person, I traveled all districts of India, almost all districts, and many villages, because I know Assamese, Bengali, Hindi, English, Tamil, Telugu. So 4 languages I can read, write, speak. The government always sending me, I know, and I have seen really tremendous development has taken place even in the Bimaru states, so-called Bimaru state. You all know Bimaru states. So now, next slide is coming. Please show next slide. So here also same thing, the Niti Aayog and United Nations are telling that there is zero hunger, which I will come later on. Zero hunger and gender equality. Still there are gender inequalities there. Gender equality, we think, even if you see, the honestly, I'm telling, I'm 68. I have seen many families. I will not state the names of the states or people. They want a male child. If there are a girl child, oh, we want a male child, because some people discussed with me also. Next slide. Next slide, Mr. Sahu. Now, here I am giving some point. You see, this is Press Information Bureau of India. There is not a single point doubt about the statistics. When I repeatedly telling my friends, young scholars, academicians, that whenever write article, it should be good source. It should not be a cheap source, like somebody has done some study, that can be mentioned, but a secondary source should be always important sources, like Press Information Bureau. And I suggest here, each and every point is a PhD or MPhil topic for doing as a study. Now here, that what in our country presently, at present, as on today, there are 28 states and 8 union territories. 8 states, 28, and 8 union territories. So all are not being covered. Time to time it is being covered. Now 32, you see, second time 32 states and UTs have been covered, and 10 new entrants, Arunachal, Assam, Chhattisgarh, all I will not read here. They have been included time to time. And it is found that, yes, they are also doing good work. Next point. I'm showing PPT because people can understand. Even anywhere I show the PPTs. Next slide, please. Next PPT. So now, here it is very important. I suggest the scholars, academicians, to take each and every point is important for research study, in-depth study, maybe in your state or in your district. Overall, India, it is not possible, money and all. You see why India's rank has gone up, why India is now praised, why our Prime Minister, if anywhere goes and people respect, because India economic, you first remember, friends, economic development is first very important. A person is not eating food, not getting food, he has to go and beg. See, I was in many countries, including worst Afghanistan and some African countries. Afghanistan is such a poor country. Their GDP is so poor, they are mostly depending on our donation, charity, like that. So that is not a good sign. So now what happened? Our 4 crore houses under PM Awas Yojana has been constructed. It is purely rural. I'm telling, Prime Minister Awas Yojana. It is a point of research study. Earlier, its name was Indira Awas Yojana. And I have, Yojana means, see, one thing you remember, Yojana is an Indian word, Y-A-G-A-N-A. But internationally, this is called program or scheme. Program or scheme, these are similar. Some use program, some use scheme. These are macro level. It is decided by the top international level or state. Like in our country, government of India or state government can decide. We cannot decide. If we do anything, if we give somebody 1 lakh rupees to start a venture, that is called project. That is not a scheme. Many, of course, people do the mistake. They call, 1 lakh rupiya lijiye, you start the scheme. No, that is the project. Like that. Example I'm telling. Yojana, scheme, and program are very similar. Program and schemes are international. Yojana is an Indian word. It can be decided by our state government or central government. Now, here, then coming to already told 11 crore toilets and 2.23 lakhs community sanitary complex in rural areas. Yes, our sanitation is very high. There is an organization in Tamil Nadu, Tiruchirappalli. He has been doing very good work, and he got Mr. Damodaran, my good friend, and he has under corporate CSR, corporate social responsibility purpose. He is even Telangana that Virginia Sultan Company given him money that 1 crore each cost, and now time to time increasing 30,000 to 35,000 it cost, and their toilet, bathing, very good idea, and it is very popular in that even in North India people are inviting him to construct this toilet. Tamil Nadu government, Tamil Nadu organizations, different types of companies, manufacturing organization given him money to construct. It is toilet cum bathing, because the problem is that as per Indian culture, Indian men or women, after going to the toilet, wanted to, whether urinal purpose or latrine purpose, wanted to wash hand, apparel, if possible, taking bath. So that he has, it is beautiful concept. Separately, I can take some other day. I have done studies in Tamil Nadu and Telangana. So that is a wonderful project. LPG already total PM Ujjwala Yojana, 10 crore LPG connection got. Tap water, yes. Earlier with tap water was a problem. Even we know in Telangana, this Pachampalli, that Nalgonda district. Now earlier Nalgonda, lots of this water problem. UP, Bihar, I have seen water problem. So now all Arunachal Pradesh is beautiful water. They are having a lot of stream water bodies which is coming from the hill, and these have been tapped and using. Northeast, it is a wonderful water, and now each and every house people are getting water. They did not go, except in Rajasthan, few areas where they have to go a bucket of water, maybe now half kilometer, earlier 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, they had to go. Then 30 crore beneficiary under Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jana Arogya Yojana, Arogya. So, and 80 crore people under National Food Security. We all know that Government of India, atta, chawal deta rehta 5 kg, like that, there is there. So here, just I have read all these things. If I go by word, that will take much time. So you see, this is the Press Information Bureau. Each and every point is for PhD or for MPhil. Nowadays, I think MPhil is not there. Or even I suggest the students, you go to your village, you do some study. How many people got Awas? Earlier, what was their condition? Now, before Awas, after Awas. So like that. In Din Dayal Antodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission, the NRLM, now DDU, Government of India joined the Din Dayal Upadhyay Yojana, NRLM. That is, you can do some study how self-help groups have done. You will be happy to know South India self-help groups have done excellent work, and that is why then CM Rajshekar Reddy sir called me. When I United Nations FAO Rome invited me, I'm not telling it is a great job I have done. I have done for my country, and this given respect to my country. People know about this, and that is why then CM called me. Even a lot of now present IAS officers also like his. I'm highlighting simple cases from the field level, only field study. Next slide. Next slide. Shahuji. Now already skill mission tell. See, simple, there are research reports that many Indians having degrees, but simple degree with that is called unemployable. See, even in one engineering degree, but having no skill, I'm giving a reference. These are, I'm not telling as a Shankar Chatterjee, these are research report. Simply graduate degree, both acha. Degree without skill, what to do? Like, for example, a computer is a skill. Knowing computer, it is a very good in the job market, whether India abroad. Similarly, any skill, any development skill, even whether a person is making shoes, that is also a skill. Nowadays, no job can be underestimated. People are making some stone cutting or this mittika, that mud products. These are high demand in the international markets. So there are a lot of skills development, and that is why Government of India is having a skill yojana. It is called, one is R. Shetty, Rural Self-Employment Training Institute. That is all districts of India having that after that they give loan, they can start and DDU-GKY, Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushalya Yojana. You see every district DDU-GKY, it is there. Here boys and girls are trained and then they are provided employment, small type employment, even that supermarket job, like that. So even I have seen in Tamil Nadu, TBS scooty company, now scooter started. They want us like this type of job, mechanic technique. So Tamil Nadu government locally, they arrange their skill and they give them employment. So like that, there are even here many points I have given, and please do the study. And here the Mudra Yojana, which our Reddy's Garu stored, startup, Saubhagya scheme for electricity, Ujjala, Gramin Ujjala Yojana, Saubhagya, there are things. And you see renewable energy, emphasis, or if you see that I'm reading, it is important, emphasis on renewable energy resulting in increase of solar power capacity from 28 gigawatt to 73 gigawatt. See, imagine how it is solar energy. Now, in where I stay in Hyderabad, I'm originally from Bengal. Anyway, our country, my own villa. Here, many families having solar light, solar panel, taking solar. Even if you go to many of the school colleges in India, even UP Bihar, you will be finding many school colleges in there. It is solar panels are there and using the water during winter, very cold. This North India. So there, and I have given here data in for that with the reference. These references are purely Press Information Bureau and which is taken from the United Nations. Next slide, slide number 6. Any doubt you can ask me, and later on. Now I will give, as our friend Dr. Reddy sir was telling. Reddy Garu is Telugu respected. So whenever this any point, I have given 1 or 2. Now, if I give the points, it will take 2-3 hours. How it is happening? Out of 17 goals, 2 goals they could not give. One is for goal number, sustainable development goal number 14, life below water. These points did not get, and life 17 point, the partnership for the goals. Except these, all points have been covered by the government of India. So now, Niti Aayog and United Nations. So now, first goal, no poverty. See, here I'll tell slowly one point. After Second World War, when there is a total massacre in the world, we have read an Indian, due to British colony, unnecessarily India, many Indians died. When I was in Eritrea, professor, they selected me, government of India allowed. Eritrea, there are 100, I think 800 Indian soldiers, dead body. If Hindus, Hindu way cremated, Muslim way, and Christian way. In 1940-41, they died. Eritrea is an African country. It was under Italy colony. Italy and British were against. Those days we know, I will not go details. And the Indian soldiers on behalf of our Indian soldiers went to fight in favor of British to Italy. Those who died, their dead body was not brought. Cannot be, even today also difficult. They high demand of Indian professors in Eritrea. So now I'm telling no poverty. After this type Second World War, please listen, our new friends, that when there was very crisis, so Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, was created in Rome 1945. 16 October, we know. So I visited, this beautiful organization. Anyway, Food and Agriculture. So their Director General was ORR, foreigner, European. So he first developed a person for eating required 2200 calories. Whatever we eat, fruit, vegetable, milk, perugu, curd, etc., mutton, fish, chicken. So it having all food value. And the Director General was medical doctor. So he calculated that 2200 calories every day we require. So that has been converted to India 21 and 24. I will not go details. And that is how to get. India is a huge country. Our food habit is different. So it has been converted to income level. This much income should be there. That is why it is called income poverty. After that, they have told that it was income and food. Now it has come that not food, A person has to sustain good health, good clothes, good housing, and good education. So multi-dimensional poverty used. Food, yes, food you require. Plus health, how much you spend on health and how much you spend on education. This all together coming is a multi-dimensional poverty. Country to country differs, but in food, health, education, three are most important. Zero hunger. That I told hunger, person is not getting food, that is hungry. And 20 in our country, then government of India after independence set up a committee. They suggested 2100 calorie person required in urban areas and 24 in rural areas, which converted to income. It is a great topic. We can separately discuss whenever come. So you see, zero hunger has come down, but still it is a problem. Good health and well-being. I told here that I have been showing earlier, 1951, average Indian were living hardly 50 years or 51 years. Now it is more than 70 years. Our average life span has gone up. Our medical service is very good. Particularly, you all know that many places are very good. South India, even the Delhi and many other places. So maternity rate, I'm just reading here, maternal mortality rate, mothers when giving the birth of a baby, earlier has now in reduced under this medical rate 1000 life births stand to 97. Earlier, see, 1 lakh means 97. Or earlier, in 1 lakh, it was more than 1000. Earlier means 30 years back, 20 years back. So it is a good and thick child mortality rate. You can see that there is a problem in India. Many child in our country cannot see the first birth, first year of birthday, have a birthday celebration before that die. So, but now it is good news that it has reduced, and for 36 in 16, 18, now 32, 18, 20, it is their latest data, and it is now improved also. Quality of education, I just adjusted net enrollment rate, ANER. You see, now it is very high, 96%. What is adjusted net enrollment rate, ANER? What about the total children of age group? Say up to 15 years, how many of them going to school? Whatever 15 to 18, how many of them are going to school? Children, it depends upon the situation, up to 18. So children above 18, all are adult. Because service age, in our country, minimum 18 years should be the service age, normally government service. So now you see, friends, our okay, next slide, it has come. Okay, now clean water, sanitation is good, affordable energy, good industry, all data are here. Inequality has been reduced because of Panchayat Raj and women representation. Next slide. Slide number 8. Now here, not much point, another 5, I think all of busy might be, another 5 minutes. Sustainable cities and communities. You see, municipal solid waste, it is very good idea. In our community, 190 villas, 190 people, there is a gated community we stay in Hyderabad. They are collecting. When we inform them through app, you come and collect, they are collecting. And now it is not, many ways it has been, solid waste has been processed. And many places in India it is done. Many places, many states, almost all states, may not be every people, but many areas. And responsible consumption, production, biomedical waste. The RG West Bengal RG, what happened? That corrupted principal used to sell the biomedical product to other, and this is many places it happens. That medical waste, injection, syringe, like this type of things, little cleaning and selling it. So it has, or recycling, but it has to be done scientifically. So you see the data in this regard. Climate action, yes. Electricity generation and climatic change, it is now coal. Many countries, coal has been banned. Coal creates pollution. So solar, wind are used. So like that, more we use of the renewable energy, non-renewable source of energy should be discussed. Renewable, solar, wind, all, and coal, petroleum. This one exhausted, you cannot renew. So peace and justice, a strong 95% population under Aadhaar card Yojana has been covered in India. And all these data I have shown. Now, with this, I wish to thanks because if and report, I've seen the report. Lastly, you see Niti Ayog, Government of India, Press Information Bureau, Government of India, and United Nations, who released this 2024 data, where all over the world data you will find. If you type Sustainable Development Goal United Nations, you will get a lot of information. So I have given, as source should be authentic, source should be good source. It should be leading institution, leading person, like say Amartya Sen, Muhammad Yunus, Milton Friedman, Nobel laureate, not Shankar Chatterjee as a reference. Shankar Chatterjee, if you published article, you can refer that. But Shankar Chatterjee saying is not a reference. So with this, I conclude. Thank you very much, Dr. Reddy Garu. Thank you very much, that organization who has given me a chance this webinar. And it is a great opportunity to interact. I have learned also from Dr. Reddy Garu. And it is more and more in future we can interact from my time, but I'm little busy on the program. And today I was very happy to interact. So
Yes,
any question, any query I can share.
Yeah, excuse me. Sorry, Shankar sir. If you allow, then I would like to say something about this SDG and what are the achievements we have achievements till now in our country, and what are the consequences, are even considering the adverse consequences.
Who is telling? Who is telling? Your good name, sir?
I am Dr. S.N. Singh.
S.N. Singh.
Dr. S.N. Singh. S.N. Singh.
It is not Singh. I am not able to see. Acha, tell me, Mr. Singh.
Okay.
Boliye.
So the problem is that if we are talking about first point, that is related to hunger. But what kind of hunger? Hunger is not well defined while considering all the criteria. That is the one very important thing. First, they should decide or even define what is the hunger. Even if you go to the rural area, most of the people suffering a lot. We are talking about there is no income inequalities. If you go to, there is a very big income inequality nowadays, even in urban areas. If you go to even in rural areas, you will find. So what are the measures government are going to take, and what is its consequence on the societies, or even for the institutional development, we must have to think about. And negative aspects of everything we must have to consider. Urbanization is going very fast. What are the negative aspects? They are going to prosper one side, another side they are going to lose our moral value. There is no culture, there is no moralities, there is no that the belief among the societies. What would be the consequences in future?
Now, okay.
So both sides, I think these two are very, very important. So I would like just to add here, because this is very nice from you. So
Professor
these things also,
let me highlight. See, hunger, I started that point. I will take just 1-2 minutes. Please listen. Hunger has been clearly defined. There is no ambiguity in this regard. Hunger initially defined a person, that if you Director General, you type ORR, Lord Orr, his name, like S.N. Singh, I am Shankar Chatterjee, Lord Orr.
Yes.
Anyway, he defined that calorie value required. In India, after this independence, 1960, Government of India constituted a committee. They, doctor, agriculture, others, food, food values. Like that, they came to conclusion that 2100 calorie a person, adult person, normal person requires in urban, and 2400 in rural, because they do hard labor, because our food habit is different. So common food habit is not available. So that has been converted to income. That has been converted to income, and which has been time to time taken. The minimum income, you see why it is given. I'm getting some pension or good pension income. So income is not 5,000, 2,000. Now 1 lakh, 2 lakhs we are getting. So that is why when NRE, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme was designed, that it is assumed that 270 days people get work. 100 days they do not get work. So 100 days getting work, they are providing through NREP. And now with this, it is found that whatever income level, it is sufficient for 5 families to get. Now there is a problem. I will not tell many places, people after MG, NRE, GS, people, those who earn income, gents, they consume for drinks. That is why it is telling the family income. girls and ladies can join also now. And please listen things up. I visited 50 or 55 countries, and most of the countries invited me. China, Chinese people, I write article, Reddy sir knows. Chinese people told India is developing. So India has developed like anything. You see, simple I tell you, 51 years age, 1951. Now our life, 71.
Doctor, I am developing one concept, development versus destruction. We can say that this one side we can say that development, and another side we can also say it is not a development, it is a destruction. Because everything we are going to pollute.
No, you cannot say. See, mobile is a good development. Mobile misuse is a bad development. Children, young teenagers are doing. You all know. So how you take this atom bomb? When Einstein developed the atom bomb, and atom bomb is for atomic energy. Now it has been used. I was in Japan and seen that Hiroshima, not Nagasaki, Hiroshima, worst devastation. But my heart is beating those days. So you can see that the both side, positive side, negative side. I agree with you, Shin-san. Yes, it is very good.
Positive as well as the negative.
Correct. Right.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So any other? So I'm then thank you. Namaste. Taking leave.
I request Udit to propose vote of thanks.
Okay.
Before that, I would like to. I am very grateful and thankful to Professor Kodandaram Reddy Garu of SV University, retired professor in economics, and Professor S.N. Singh from Ahmedabad.
From where?
I am very grateful for their participation in this webinar. So, thank you, sir, Professor Kodandaram Reddy Garu and Professor S.N. Singh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. A lot of thanks to all. Wonderful.
That's good discussion.
Yeah, thank you.
Udit, just you propose vote of thanks, Udit.
Yeah, thank you, Udit. Recently, I was in NIT, Bhopal.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful presentation. And we had two beautiful and awesome presentations today